I believe if the governor of Edo State, my own opinion, I believe say if he not in support of waiting the daughter of Tinubu can't do for Edo State, at least by now, therefore don't be, at least the state government for don't release out a press conference to distance themselves away from that activities. But looking at it like that, the Commissioner of Health was present in that occasion. And Commissioner of Health, he work for the governor. So for them to go there, go even represent such a matter, I believe say the governor cannot excuse himself, say he not they are aware of that very inauguration where they do. But another candid advice to the general public now, make them know if also turn this whole thing to become say that they disrespect Palace, or they try to drag Palace also inside the matter. Because why they talk now? Because in most times there is too much of sentiment fight among our people. You see, when people they support somebody, and when something is wrong with that person they do, instead of the people to, you might not condemn what the person is doing, probably because you want to keep your friendship, but you can also be very truthful about the situation. Say, okay, now so this thing is supposed to be, even if they want to condemn the person and the actions and the act, but at least just speak your own mind, speak your own truth concerning the matter, so that even that your friend or that person where you support, even when he hear your analysis also, he go still look and say, at least you are on the side of facts, you are on the side of truth. Why they talk this thing now? Because in this long letter when our sister write, in they accuse PDP people for supporting Obaseki during the time Obaseki was also trying to slight the palace on some issues. And it is true, say some of those PDP supporters, some of those Obaseki supporters that time, some of them didn't see what was wrong in the way Obaseki was slighting the palace as at that time. Many of them defended Obaseki during that period. Say, oh no, you not do anything, not do wrong. Obaseki is trying to be modern. Obaseki is we are still trying to live in the olden day, but Obaseki is trying to be modern. Now, those same people today, according to that, my sister, are the ones now that jump straight to social media. Come they want try to call Okpebholo now Ohiomba because of this very act, this thing now when it happen now, because they believe say His Excellency Governor Monday Okpebholo no say these actions won't take place. It not that time. And even when the action don't happen, even if he don't know before, but he not go fit say he don't know now. To at least, even if not be through him directly, but through his press secretary, may they also release that statement out there to the general public, say the state government is not aware at all of this thing now when they go on. So nothing like that. That is already a clear indication, say, in a way, the government of the day is supporting the action of this Tinubu's daughter, what she came to do in Edo State. Now, these people now, don't they come out now to bastardize His Excellency? That these were the same people when, during the time of Obaseki, certain issues like this don't still happen. Maybe not be directly to this market something, but some other issues also that the Edos feels that Obaseki was slighting the palace. But these same people supported Obaseki. Now, this our sisters seeing these people now as Ohiomba. But my sister, let me ask you, even in this very matter, if you are now siding defense now for Okpebholo to His Excellency, what is now different from you and those PDP supporters now? There is nothing different. Because you are a big supporter of Okpebholo, you will never see anything that is wrong in the administration of His Excellency Monday Okpebholo. Let me tell you, we can never go forward with all this our infrastructure stomach politics when all of us they play. I'm not accusing anybody that you are being paid or whatever, but I believe let's call a spade a spade. My own belief is this. First and foremost, I listened to the video of the people when they went to the palace, and I also saw how one of the chiefs was able to explain in details how this iyeki of a thing has been done in the past. In details, he even said that it is not even possible for iyeki from Agbado market to even have a say in Oba market. That is to show to you that there is territorial guardian for this issue of this iyeki matter. Now, if iyeki when he there for Uselu market, no go fit come talk for Ekiosa market matter. Now somebody go come all the way from Lagos State. He go come inaugurate somebody for Benin, I don't want to sound tribalistic in this whole matter, but I feel that to even appoint Iyeki from an Eastern land to rule out the affairs of all the markets in the whole of Edo State, I personally think it is very wrong. Why? Because all the major markets in Edo State, all the major markets, all of them are from the Benin. And also for the fact that our monarch is the most highly respected monarch in Edo State, the most highly ranked kingdom, also in the one of the most ranked kingdom in the world. I also believe that if they even decide to choose one Iyeki to oversee all the markets in the whole of Edo State, that Iyeki is supposed to be a Benin-speaking woman, not an Isha or not even an Auchi. Please, with all due respect, I'm not trying to be tribalistic right now, but at least sometimes we must look at the geographical setting. The major markets today in Edo State are all situated in Benin. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I don't know, because I never really go all those parts of Edo State. It's possible, say, they get also bigger markets where big past the one also where we get for Benin. And since there is already a system that has been governing this whole body before, whereby you don't have even one Iyeki, but all these are political power where people, they want to try to use to they dominate people. What has politics today got to do with a cultural something that is happening in a market forum? We should not be bringing politics into some cultural activities at all. Now, if the government wants to involve themselves in this type of marketing, it should be on revenue collection, not on the way these people are running their market system for decades. So please, whether you be APC, whether you be PDP, you be a Edo person, let us say what is right on this very issue. Let's speak truth to this very matter. Make we know they try to politicize everything. I am a big fan of Okpebholo, not be say because say you don't start work or I don't see you. That was the government I supported. And like I said, he has every time to prove himself to every Edo person. 4 years. After 4 years, we will not call the result and say, this our governor, he try on this area, he try on this area, he try on this area. Just like me, most times I'll tell you, I say Obaseki administratively, he did very well in Edo State, but in terms of infrastructural development, the guy not try at all. You don't understand? And they talk that one. With all due respect, also for His Excellency Monday Okpebholo, he should be given all the time also to prove himself as the one where Edo elect to become the governor and also to serve the people. I believe within a year, it's not enough for us to call the result of His Excellency at this very moment. But you see on this very issue now when they go on, I feel that the governor himself is aware about what is going on. And I also believe in a way he supported also this very motion, because if not, by now there would have been a prayer, because I don't know if something like that has been done. But as at this very moment right now that I'm doing this video, very, very sure that nothing like that is on the cyberspace. I've not seen any. So that is why I am directing my comment this way now. But if till now, the government, they never release any press statement, for me, it is very obvious that they supported that move of Tinubu's daughter here in Edo State, which I personally also believe that it is a slight on the Edo people. For you to have traveled from Lagos to come, even changing that name from Iyeki to Iyaloya or however which name, one Yoruba name where you carry come the one call, and also they impose somebody where even the whole market women today, they don't agree, they use police, they fight all of them, they go. Please, let us remove politics, come on from inside this matter, let things be done. There are certain cultures that you cannot change. It's like saying today, say, you get one power, you will come say make Oba come from another tribe. These are cultural things that has been there for so many years. The highest you can do as a people be say, if you don't want monarch again, you can do what is called referendum. Not be say you want carry that position. The referendum now say, is it okay that we still continue having our great king hereditary? That is a referendum that can be done. Not be say you can't do referendum, say make we can't vote whether Oba go fit come from another tribe. You cannot do that. Look at even every part of the world, even in Western area, the highest they can do is to ask the people if they are still okay with this monarch rulership. That's the highest they can do. But you see that culture entity of where the king has to come from. They know they feel the changer. Now, so this matter of Iyeki be so. It's a cultural thing that has been there for so many years. They know how they elect their Iyeki. They know how they do it. Not be say you will come and try to use politics now. Can't they change the cultural something tomorrow? Now somebody feel yours can't get power now say governor. You go call your stock now say because saying a governor, be like say Omonobago they come from Otesa or from Auchisa. Now the same thing now they happen so now with this Iyeki matter. So let's call a spade a spade. My sister, that your long essay. There were things there that you said rightly, and there were things also I also believe that you also have the same pattern of those PDP people who were supporting Obaseki when Obaseki was lighting the parlor. I am a big fan of His Excellency Monday Okpebholo, and I also know that you are a big fan of His Excellency. But on this very issue, you are now also doing what the PDP are doing, because if you are saying that His Excellency is not aware about this very situation, me, I go say, according to the facts with me I see right now, I will say no, he was aware. If not, by now, as that matter happened, even 2 hours, even His Royal Majesty, he even said that this very thing now, you know, it's like it's an alien something. You know, that means even His Royal Majesty also did not go well with that kind of plans of these people. So that alone should have sent a signal already to His Excellency. If you say that the Excellency is a son to the Omonoba, he must see that his father at this very moment, he's not in accordance with that move of this Tinubu's daughter. So he's supposed to distance himself away from the Tinubu's daughter to say, hey, this action will not do today. The state government does not support it. That is how we will now know, say, oh, our governor, His Excellency, he not support this kind of thing. So, but this one is my own honest translation. More than not still verse for me, because I know, say, this politics of a thing, even when you try to speak the truth, so long as I'm not here to insult anybody, make una just still take the ones when I fit take. If there are some when I not talk well for this matter, more than accept them, say I be small picking, I still they grow and I still they learn. Don't use it against me, but my own candid advice to the general public. Let us stand firm to protect